And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold?
Men only, like we said, men only do all that nice stuff to have these women.
That's it.
That's it. Everything a man does, a weak ass man does, is behind a damn woman. Basically, he's giving her power over. It's about to say it. Go ahead. Basically, he's giving her power over him.
Or any other, or any godly thing whatsoever.
Goodly thing, goodly.
Oh, goodly thing whatsoever. My bad.
You all right?
A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleave unto his wife.
Uh-huh.
He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and wait a minute. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembered neither father nor mother nor country.
He'll forget everything else in his whole life to be with this one woman. He'll forget how he was raised, where he came from, all of that behind a woman.
Seen that.
Hey, I didn't teach you how to be like that, son. I taught you to be a man and to run a household. Yeah, but I love her.
Hey, this,
Fuck out of here.
this proves that men love women more than women love men.
Yep.
Yeah.
That already is off. So it ain't no equal
It ain't
balance
even a
to
balance in that, man. Men actually love women more than women love men.
that. There can't be no.
Women are showing with their actions today that they don't love men because
Right.
they're trying to take on his position.
Right.
They don't want him to be what he was created to be. They want to take on his position,
They think they can do your job as a man better than you.
and they feel like they don't have to respect you.
Right.
You know?
And I'm gonna put it out there. This brother right here said it. The problem with this whole gay shit, this women thing, they don't want to answer to a man.
Exactly.
They don't want to be overpowered by a man.
Yep.
That's the bottom line of it. But guess what? You can't run from that because a man is gonna overpower you because we were created stronger, smarter, and faster, and we have the penis that's gonna penetrate you whenever we want to. Now I'm not saying us, I'm saying as men.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be men like when these martial law troops come that's gonna penetrate you and rape you just because they want to, and then kill you. Because they don't give a shit. And that's what we're leading to, but we're not gonna go there yet. Keep going.
I had a free.
You need to go now? Go.
Yeah. I was wanting to make us back
Come,
up
come.
and clean.
Oh,
So
yeah.
1 Corinthians 11
Yep.
and verse 7.
Yep.
It says, "For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, none. For as he is the image and the glory of the Most High, but the woman is the glory of the man."
Right.
And this backs up what we're saying about how men actually, the reason why men are the way they are about women, because the woman is the glory of the man.
Yep.
He does everything in his power to try to accommodate and get the approval, win over the approval of women, you know? And these women, they don't have that same mentality, man. They put that into their hair. And I'm about to bring, that's the next precept. It's verse 14,
Yep.
verse 15.
Yep.
But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering.
Isn't the man supposed to be her covering? Like cover like down like that, but to her, it's to cover her shame and her pussy. But now make your point, Slocky, man.
No, that's to the point, man. You know, that's why the woman is so into her hair to please men, because she cares about that, because that a woman basically feels like her head or her hair is the most important aspect about herself. That's why she puts so much time, energy, and money into it.
Let me say it like this. Putting all that together, right? If a man's glory is the woman and a woman's glory is her hair, for the woman to to get a man, her glory has to be on top of its game. So a beautiful woman that the man wants is gonna want her hair to be beautiful and long to make a proper match. If he's a good man and she feels and he thinks she's a good woman, her hair has to prove she's a good woman with her glory. And the Most High gives that glory. That's why the so-called nigga woman right now, well, she is the nigga woman, but the so-called black woman right now don't really have hair. She can't grow shit past her shoulder blade. Because of that glory, as I said in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, was taken away from her. Because they were shameless.
Bitches.
Yeah, and I had you going, right? Yeah.
Verse Back to 19.
I said make a point.
First Esdras 4:19. And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even with open mouth fixed, their eyes fast on her, and have not all men desired unto her than unto silver and gold, or any goodly thing whatsoever? A man leaveth his own father and brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth to his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father, nor mother, nor country. By this also ye must know that the woman have dominion over you.
Yep, the woman has power over you. It's funny because you can watch brothers at camp. Here in Vegas, it's bad. You used to see us be all in the spirit and we'll glance over, and a woman half naked or a beautiful woman or whatever will walk by. Which it's all over camps. And it's all over camps. You see, but that's the man part of us. But we stay in the spirit. But that happens. But you see some hard ass, gang banging ass niggas or whatever doing the same thing. They'll be like, damn, she bad. In the middle, they'll be talking about sports, whatever. Then they'll see somebody like, oh shit. Like that's just how men's minds are made. When they're men, when you're real men. And guess what, brothers? For y'all that's waking up, that's trying to stand up and gut up your loins, guess what? Don't worry about these women. It's gonna come. The women part is gonna come. That's the least of your worries. You're gonna have a woman. It may seem like you need one, and no, the Most High is telling you, no, I want you to endure a little bit without one. But I'm gonna give you one when you really need it. I'm gonna have her, and I'm gonna give you a good one. I may even give you a bad one first so you know the difference, but then I'm gonna give you a good one so you can appreciate when you're ready to appreciate what you got with the right mind.
The Lord will probably just throw you a bone here and there.
Yeah, we'll let you get some box, let somebody come down and rub your back or whatever. Whatever you need, pop your toes, rub your feet after a hard day's work. He'll provide a situation that you can deal with, the best situation that fits you as far as dealing with women. Keep going, bro. But women have dominion over you, like we read in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, the 12th verse. But those that rule over you cause you to err and go off and make mistakes and go off in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Matter of fact, keep on Micah 17. Hold it though. Keep going, brother.
Verse 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do you not labor and toil and give and bring all that to the woman?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, this is the spirit of you pussy ass men. You gotta man up and stop giving all of this power to this woman. That's what we do in nature. Like the apostle said, we can't help falling in love, but don't lose your mind over this shit. Keep the Most High and fear the Most High first and foremost, and follow His commandments, and then understand what's really going on, and you'll know how to deal with these women. You'll keep them in a proper perspective. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, and set sail upon the rivers, and look upon a lion and goeth in the darkness. And when he have stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it all to his love.
Yep, back to his woman. Keep going.
Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than his father or mother.
Hey, I want to say this. Floyd Mayweather, as great as he is in that ring, man, and he's good at what he do, man. But you think all that money that he's making, you would think that he would be smart and would just be, investing and doing things for himself. But every time you always hear him get caught up in the media, it's always about him and some fucking woman. Yeah. And he always spending big bucks on these fucking sluts, man. And he started to get attached and emotionally drawn
cheap
with
as
him.
hell, and he'll get them all.
Like that bitch Miss Jackson, man.
Yeah.
He was giving that bitch a fucking fortune, man.
Yeah.
And this bitch went and started messing with Nelly.
Kind of
You know?
nasty shit is that.
And that's the thing about it, right?
You whooping all these niggas' ass in the ring,
right?
And the proceeds that you get from that, you bringing it to this damn woman.
Like the scripture just said.
Hey, you ain't like Jack Johnson, man.
Right.
You ain't like Jack Johnson, man.
Right.
He had a different spirit about him.
It's the term that says blood is thicker than water. but cum is thicker than blood.
Hey. That's why I like that you in this camp. Those type of words of wisdom, my brother. I'm gonna remember that one. No, but the truth of the matter is like this, man. You gotta keep them in a proper perspective. You gotta understand. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. A pussy ass man invented that phrase. It ain't tricking if you got it. But why you breaking yourself to get it? You know what you have to do? A lot of men sell their soul to get it. You know, to get to a jail, to trick off to a woman.
That's just to trick off.
And what you don't know is these women would do this shit for free.
For free.
They would do it for free.
They do it for fun.
They do it for fun, for self-entertainment.
Example.
Them bitches on Instagram, they known for that shit.
They just doing it. That's
Example.
for free.
The same woman that Floyd Mayweather and Nelly tricked off with her, she was fucking for free at one point.
Yeah.
These niggas just want to pay for it.
Hey, like Dave Chappelle said, this is kind of special. Yeah, but you fuck with a man at Kenny Shoes or something.
Yeah.
You know, a little lowly ass man. Now you
Kenny
fuck
Shoes.
with, you know, now you fuck with a top man.
Yeah.
You know, they all do that. These are just women, man. Ain't nothing special about now one of them. That go for my mama, that go for my daughter. That go for the women I deal with. Ain't that I've ever dealt with.
The only
They're
thing that makes
just
it special
women.
is you dealing with them.
That's it. And what they do for me to make me feel better so I can do the things for the Most High. That's it. That's the only thing that makes them special. That's it. Their role that they play in helping me aid the Most High in what He has me doing. That's it. If they ain't about that, then you need to leave Him alone because He will send you one that will help you to aid Him. But not that He needs us. But talking about the Most High, not that the Most High God needs us for any of this. But there is a lesson that He wants us to learn through all of this.
And all of in the New Testament, the women that basically supported the disciples and apostles, those were the women that the Lord noted, you know, in here, man.
Yeah.
If there was no women helping and supporting, you wouldn't even read about them in there, man.
Washing the Lord's feet.
Washing the Lord's feet, that was noted, man.
Yeah. Going and checking on the tomb. Go tell who was that? Who was that? Peter and them?
Yeah.
He said he ran over and said, hey, the tomb is empty. Y'all was signed in there. What?
Mary and them.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, man, that's where it stops with the women, man. Because there ain't really nothing special about it.
When you read, I don't want to read all of this, but if necessary, we will. But in Proverbs, the 31st chapter, it tells you, starting at the 10th verse, it tells you what a good woman would do, a virtuous woman would do. Don't go there. Don't go there. We don't read that. That's for you women to read. So you can match that, compare and contrast what you do versus what that scripture says women, a virtuous woman should be doing. That's for y'all. Any woman watching, that's your homework assignment. And then apply that to your life and do that to your man. Go back to where you was at.
Verse 25.
Right.
Wherefore a man loveth better his father. Wait a minute.
Go past that one.
Go past. I'm gonna start there and go there, right? Chapter 4,
Yeah,
verse 26.
Start 26, yeah.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women,
Uh-huh.
and become servants for their sakes.
Yep. That's exactly the point. Keep reading.
Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
Yep. Hey, I'm gonna be real with all Israel. When I was young in this thing, I was trying to go out one night to deal with a woman, and I got into a car crash. I spun out on the highway on my own.
The word wit means mental sharpness and inventiveness, keeping intelligence,
Yep.
cleverness, sense, wisdom.
Yep.
So basically what that's saying is men run out of their fucking minds or out of their senses
Yep.
over these women.
Out of their intelligence, men do dumb shit for women.
Do stupid shit.
And
Hey,
guess
that's what dogs do.
Yeah.
Like when a dog goes in heat, the male dogs, man, they go fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
They'll starve themselves to get to the box.
Yep.
You know? they'll kill themselves over getting to the box, man.
Yep.
And men do the same shit. You know? That's why as a man, you're supposed to keep your integrity as a man.
Yep.
You're supposed to keep your dignity, your honor. And you're supposed to, like it says, wits, meaning your intelligence, your wisdom. You're supposed to keep that sense, man.
And like the apostle said this past week, he said you're supposed to deal with them nonchalant, like there's no big deal. Because they're not, they're just women.
Hey.
It's just some box.
Hey, sometimes when you deal with women, like you basically brush them off, the more you brush them off and have that attitude like, man, you really ain't special to me.
Yeah.
The more these women will really come, like they will come after you, man. They'll
Yeah.
actually pay you more attention when you treat them that way.
They will treat you better.
They would treat you way better, man.
A lot of women just want to run a man
There's
to
a
the
fear
ground.
of losing
They want
you.
to conquer a man and then they send him on their way.
They want to see if they can make you lose your damn mind.
Yep.
Which the scripture just said, men do that.
Yep. That's it on that. Matter of fact, I still don't know.
You should basically be making them want you.
Exactly.
They should always fear losing you.
Yep.
Yep.
If they fear losing you, you got control over them.
Yep. And they'll do anything you ask them to do. Anything. What do I have you on? You have to finish that, right?
Micah, you want to
Yes. Yes. So finish that Isaiah already.
Yeah.
Yeah, read that.
Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy
Now,
shall
this
see
is
it.
for you men. This scripture in Micah was written towards you men so you understand the perspective of what's really going on. Go ahead.
Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
That she that is my enemy, who's my enemy? The woman. For the woman that is my enemy, that ain't trying to aid the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you are my enemy. Go ahead.
It says, and shame shall cover her,
And shame will cover her. Go ahead.
which saith unto me,
Wait, that makes her what? A bitch. When shame covers a woman, when a woman is shameless, she's a bitch, but then she gets humble. And that's when she finally is a respectable woman, when she remembers and what's the word I'm looking for? I won't say reverence it, but that she acknowledges that she has shame, that she's supposed to live in shame. All the way back since Eve, and all the shit that they done growing up in life, knowingly or not knowingly. They should have shame on them. They should be ashamed to look at a man in their eyes if it ain't their man and they ain't about to pleasure their man.
Exactly.
Go ahead, bro.
it says, which say unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Yeah, wait. Because they're the first ones. No picture.
No, no.
They're the first ones that you can
Like
take
this,
picture
no.
of. No picture. But he says, but she that is my enemy shall say, where is the promise of his coming? They gonna have doubt. If you want to know if you got a good woman or not, read Job and read about that woman. If your woman is starting to compare and contrast Job's wife, and then you'll see if you got a good woman or not. Lot's wife. And that's the scary one, Lot's wife, because she was good until that last minute. To that last minute. But just like the parable of the 11th hour about everybody, the penny, the 11th hour counts. You got in at the 11th hour, the last minute. So if they turn their back at the last minute, they out. The whole point is to make it all the way through.
It says, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Now you should know that she ain't shit. What's some dirt and gum and shit under your foot. If a woman questions about your God, why are you into this? Why are you doing that? Bitch, what you believe in? What you believe in? I don't give, you ain't supposed to say shit. You're supposed to believe in what I tell you to believe in. Because I'm the one that knows something. But the main point of this is for you men to know how you're acting and gird your loins up and be a man and correct yourself in the proper perspective to not get weak over these women. Or to partake in the vibration of a pussy-ass woman as a man. That ain't for you.
And don't let the weaker vessel make you weak, man.
Thank you.
Something weaker than you to make you weak, man. Don't let that happen.
Let me tell you something, Hawk.